manage your expectations, today is not. Let me tell you about what today's not about. Today's not about the top 10 tips on how to deal with the Germans, or the top 10 tips on how to deal with the Chinese, or the English, for that matter. And the Dutch, the top 10, goodness knows, I've been there for 19 years. Very positively, my bike was stolen 6 months ago, and I could have got upset about it, but I didn't. I did a bit of ret, and I thought, also my bike. You know, surely. That's the last form of acceptance, isn't it? That my bike has been stolen as well. The foreigner. So, but it's not. That's not what it's about. It's not because we can't pigeonhole cultures. So that's not what it's about today. It's about cultural awareness. It's about a sensitivity, because stereotypes come from somewhere, and there is enough theory, there is enough research and study to tell us that there are general themes that run through certain cultures. So that if we are with a culture, there's a strong chance that there will be a type of behaviour that we will see. Netherlands, what does that mean, and what do we need to be aware of? Because different cultures learn differently. So that's what today is about. And I like to call it from just being to Beijing. See what I've done there, you see? Little J and an I, and then you get Beijing. All right. It's early, but from just me, who I am, my own little world and my own little culture, which is fine, because we need that. It's very important to know what our cultural norms and values are. Absolutely essential. But from that to Beijing. It's not just about, that's the way I like it. It's about being, Casey and the Sunshine Band, my apologies for that. That's, I would never have made it in the band. Or as I say, from who I am to who we are, or what we aspire to, what we can become together. So we're not here to judge. There are different needs. Oh yes, cultures have different needs, absolutely. I've lived for a long time in the Netherlands, and I know and I can see that in the Dutch culture there is a need for honesty, that we can tell each other the truth. If you lie to me in the Netherlands, it's a form of disrespect. Tell me what you think, Jim. Where do you stand on this? What's your opinion? Do you like it? Don't you like it? In China, I've just spent a month here. It's clear that there is a need for respect and harmony. So if you are unable to tell the entire truth or lose a few facts along the way, but we maintain the harmony and the relationship, then that's fine. And so we see that with this need for honesty and truth and this need to keep harmony, we can clash sometimes. But it's how open are you to that otherness? In Holland for a long time, and I speak the language. Kind of. When I first moved to the Netherlands, I so wanted to make an impression and so wanted to do my best that I thought, well, I don't speak Dutch, but I'll end all my written correspondence with the Dutch met vriendelijke groeten, Jim. And I thought, at least I'm making an effort, I'm on the way. Until a very assertive, direct Dutch colleague said to me, Jim, every time I get an email from you, it says, with friendly vegetables, Jim. The N's not supposed to be there, Jim. I'm telling you. They're so rude, I thought to myself. With friendly vegetables, vriendelijke groenten, it's, of course, for the non-Dutch here, it's groeten without an N. That's what you should say. It means with friendly greetings. But external layer of culture. Make a mistake there, it's not too big a deal. It can be funny sometimes. It's okay. Multi-active cultures, South America is a good example, rely on that eloquence, that talking a lot to persuade, often also hierarchical, using force. Human transactions have a lot of emotion in them, and in our reactive cultures, and China is a good example, then knowledge, patience, modesty, courtesy, all of those things play a key role in how we manage. But to make this a little bit more fun and random, I have the, available in shops near you, I have the I Am Frisbee at great expense. Just got it this morning, flown in, made in China, so it didn't have to come far. And I'm going to throw this into the crowd. If you catch it, please try and catch it. I'm not insured. If you catch it, I'd like you to stand up and just say I am, and then just end the sentence, and then throw it anywhere you like, but not back at me. Okay? Here it comes. Okay. Okay, somebody help her out. Oh! This is about face. And in one sense, we've talked about this today, that facts and truth are very important in some cultures, and face is very important in other cultures. And certainly, in a lot of Asian cultures, face, protecting face, giving face is a very important thing. And in a lot of German, the Netherlands, not so much Belgium. Belgium is more on this side, I think. But it's about facts and truth. Tell me where you are. Tell me what you feel about it. And this is this old struggle that we have, where a face-sensitive culture will say, oh, yeah. Do you understand me? Yes. So will the report be ready then on Thursday? Oh, well, yes, we'll certainly be doing our best to get that to you on Wednesday. And it doesn't happen. And it's a form of no, but there isn't really a no in a very face-sensitive culture. There are just different forms of yes. And there is I don't think I'm telling you anything that you don't know. I think that face is a concept that people are aware of, but how do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? And it's difficult because it's about language as well. There are semantics. It's very difficult with the English, for example, because the English word for no is philo. Philo, you know this. Yeah, or the real killer is interesting. That's what I say if I want to say no. I'll say, oh, thanks very much, Robert. Very interesting. It's something we need to take into account in the dueness of time. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for raising that. I mean, that's just a blatant no, but it's very difficult to feel that. There's a lot going on between the lines. And while we're on that, the English for yes, I always like to share this one, because I didn't know what the English for yes was. No idea. No, me neither. I didn't know. The English for yes, because the English, we can't say it's good. So if you're working with the English and they say that report, not bad, that's our good. It's always kind of the other way around. How are you feeling today? Not bad. Fine. You know.